if I'm on. Yo, craziest shit just happened. Let me get up out of here. I feel like I done landed in fucking Satan's lair. Y'all better move y'all's asses from behind the car. I gotta get the fuck up out of here and get away from these motherfuckers. Y'all. So, check this out. You know, I want to go to this little sound bath situation. And I was like, sure, you know, because I'm in this ticket. And I'm like, sure, you know, I've never experienced a sound this ticket. And I'm like, sure, you know, I've never experienced a sound bath for one. And two, you know, it says go that way, so I'm gonna turn around and go that way. How many times a day do you ignore your intuition? How many times a day do you ignore your intuition? Spirit told me to go the other way, so I am. Hey, that's your fault. You saw my blinker, bitch. Ain't that a song? Anyway, so what does this say? You are using too much memory. I know I'm using too much memory. My phone is out of storage. That's why I went live. And you're supposed to let me do it. I don't understand the discrepancy here. Alright, anyway. She's like, do you want to use the ticket? I said yes. I come to this thing. First of all, I go to work. And can I say do not tell me this shit no more? I know I'm using too much damn storage. I'm trying to tell a story. I get off work, rush home, go drop the boys off, you know, and then I rush over here, and I'm on the side of town where I'm not surprised that I'm the only black person in the venue. Let's see, was this Lonnie or was this intuition that said go this way? I'm gonna run into a freeway at some point. I just feel it in my spirit. But it's starting to get real nice over here, so I think I'm going deeper in instead of further out. Yeah, it don't look this good around where I live. But we on Warner. Warner gonna do something at some point. Yeah, this looking too nice. It's looking real residential. I'm out here. I'm wrong and strong trying to talk to y'all instead of navigating my ass home. Out here playing. Might as well. Let me see if I can find this is a test. Boom. I just put myself in a test. I got to find my way home without navigation. Can she do it? I don't know. We're about to find out. All right. Can she make this fucking U-turn in this narrow ass road? Go, monster, go. Woo, shit. Alright, y'all still there? Well, ain't nobody there, but this one's gonna be a good one, y'all. Y'all gonna wish you caught my lives live. Y'all could watch the replays on Lonnie Appleton Live, but y'all don't wish y'all caught these babies live. So anyway, I get to this sound bath, and I'm late, but there's another chick who was there, and I'm saying and a lot because I'm trying to recall my thoughts. Okay, the sign says east, so I'm headed east, which means I'm headed towards my house. So if I just stay going towards the E, I should be fine. That's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, she's out because she left her lights on, and so we walk in at the same time. She's kind of my buffer because even though she was there prior, we're still two of the reasons why class hasn't started. Even though she was there on time, we're still both reasons why class hasn't started. So I'm not a full-on disruption. And so I get there and he's like, do you have your ticket? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, what's the name? And I was like, well, I inherited this ticket, so I don't know the name on it. I was like, I have a purchase thingy. He's like, that's okay. You said you had the scanner thingy, right? And I said, yeah. And so he scans my thing, and his joke is, you mean you really mugged somebody because you wanted to be in this class so bad tonight? That was his joke, right? Which is fine. Like, I don't need to reach for the racist card. I just think that he thought he was being funny, and I don't think that it resonated in his head that he was speaking to a black person. And why do I classify myself as the black person that would be grouped into that kind of joke? Do you understand? If you're choosing to be offended by something, that means you are choosing to associate with said thing that is causing the offense. If you don't identify as a black person who would mug somebody to go to a sound bath event, then why are you offended because somebody said some dumb shit? They're dumb. Warner and Arizona Avenue. I think there is a freeway somewhere. I think it's to the left. I think I'm gonna try it. I ain't got shit else to lose but driving all the way from Gilbert on the streets, and we're not doing that. Anyway, if you don't associate or identify of said thing, why do you feel you need to get offended for the culture? You know, I'm getting mad for everybody. Like, fly above it. Do you understand the actual move for the culture isn't adding more negative energy into the world through, fight the power energy? The more you can do for the culture is to just fly above it. It's above me now. Like, for real, not real cutesy talking slick. It's truly above you now. You are above emotional expression. You can experience an emotion, i.e., yes, I'm angry, yes, I'm happy, yes, I'm all these different things. And this is what the 4 agreements, it never made sense to me before, when it was just like, you can't get upset and you can't get happy. I was like, well, I like getting happy, so I can't receive that wholeheartedly, but now I can. Okay, I used to work at that Walmart, and there's the Wendy's. Boom, I know where I am. Where the hell is the freeway, though? The 60 is ahead of me, right? Alma School. Alma School. The 60 is on Alma School. It's to the left. God damn it, I missed the light. It took too long to compute. Well, if I deny my computer my entire life and I'm just now starting to use my computer, it's okay if it takes me a while to compute. That's why I allow myself, when I'm on live and stuff, I used to pressure myself and I would just say, oh, I forgot, and then I'd switch to the next subject. No, I have to work on making the connections within my brain, which will walk me back to what I was talking to prior. And then now I am using my computer as a recall system, and now I'm working my memory. Do you understand? So stop pressuring yourself. Stop copying yourself out with, I don't know, I don't remember. If you choose not to remember, because anything, first of all, you're coded with everything you need to know in this lifetime. But outside of that, you're not going to know you need to know it until you need to know it. Bailey used to get mad at me, and she'd be like, Mom, how come you didn't warn me about this? I was like, bitch, I didn't know it was going to happen. Like, she's like expected me to have taught her everything, which is an honor for my daughter to be like, why didn't you teach me everything, Mom? So she knows that I have the capability of teaching her everything, but I don't know what to teach her until it's time to teach her. And so having to get my 18-year-old to understand that, yes, your mom is going to equip you with everything she possibly thinks you will need in order to navigate through this life. But if you encounter something, this is the 101, the 202, I shouldn't have tried to follow my intuition to get home, because that bitch is lost. And these used to be my stomping grounds, man. I sure am lost. A freeway is somewhere, and that's all we gonna see. As long as we run into a freeway, it's Friday night. Yeah, that's the end of the song for me. Anyway, so you gotta work on your recall. That's what's gonna keep your brain sharp. That's what's gonna push your brain from using the 5% that they told us most humans. Are you most humans? Or are you superhuman? And if you're like me, you're a fucking demigod. Well, I'm a god, but I claim my demi too. I'm trapped in this fucking body, and that's the rest of the story that I need to tell. So I'm sitting in this goddamn bull meditation bullshit. Can I keep it G? Because no, first of all, this guy doesn't know this is Ray Road. How the fuck do I get home? Ray. Oh my God, I'm so lost, but I know exactly where I am. Have you ever known exactly where you are and not know where the fuck you are? Because that's the moment I'm in right now. Like, where the hell? Ray, there's a freeway off of Ray, but there's a freeway off of every fucking street that I've turned on. I'm so lost. How am I? Ooh, I remember the first time. It wasn't the first time I smoked weed, but it was a time that I smoked weed after I had not smoked for like decades. Why am I talking like a white girl? Where the hell did that shit come from? Anyway, I'm gonna rock with it. Anyway, so I had smoked weed, and there's a lot of fucking Polic waterfall, because that's what got me fucked up in the first place. I'm on Alma School. Why the hell am I on Alma School? My God, I'm so lost. There's gotta be a freeway somewhere. Fuck my life. I should navigate. No, I am trusting my intuition. Actually, I'm just gonna drive around till something looks familiar. The fuck? That was Ray. So where the hell is Chandler? I at least know Chandler's next. Arizona College Preparatory Academy? I ain't even heard of that school. Anyway, so I'm in this sound bowl thing. I walk in. Oh, we turn into the right? Let's turn to the right. I'm gonna just follow these people. Spirit, lead me where I need to go. This white car is gonna take me to the freeway. I'm gonna follow you, and Spirit, you're going to take that white car to the freeway. And yo, shit was crazy. I was sitting in there, I was like, because I was trapped, y'all. You know, you in the middle of a fucking sound bath. You can't get up. Like, I'm gonna reach a level where I say fuck humans, and I'm just gonna get my ass up because I must protect my spirit, because I was like, yo, I cannot get up in the middle of the motherfucking sound bath and disrupt these people's peace. Even though if I'm able to disrupt your peace, you're really not. You're not. I'm sorry. Because when you're in it, you can't come out of it on your own. Do you understand? So that's just a little for you guys that think you're doing something, which you are doing something. You're doing something more than you've done before. So you can celebrate that. But those of you who think you're at the top of your fucking game, if you can be taken out of meditation, you're not in meditation. Period. And that's coming from somebody who's never figured out how to meditate until tonight. Like, this fucking class, I'm sorry, y'all. This fucking class was so valuable. I learned so much while I'm in there with Beyonce. You won't take my soul. You won't take, yo, why are you trying to get between me and my white car? They're trying to take me to the freeway. Man, yo, hating ass. What I'm gonna do now? How I'm gonna follow the white car when the red car got between us? Fuck. I'm fighting back bouts of anxiety because I really fucked myself at this point. White car. I don't see a freeway. I'm gonna go back to Ray Road. The fact that I'm doing this is classic Lonnie. This is a classic Lonnie moment where I'm literally driving around for the fuck of it just so I can test my intuition. Like, I do shit just to see if I'm right. Anybody else do shit just to see if you're right? And everybody else is looking at you like, you know, you wrong, but what if I'm right? Because when I first got with Dre, and we all went hiking as a family, Derek, we had split up. The guys went one way and the girls went the other way. And the guys chose right and the girls chose wrong. And when I got down there, Derek was like, you know, I was really surprised because you're never wrong. I was like, I know. But sometimes I listen to my mind, like tonight. And, but I'm gonna put that in the book, y'all. So I ain't gonna tell y'all. I discovered so much stuff sitting in that goddamn class. But I'm gonna tell y'all what. The story gets good. Anyway, so I wanted to make the point, because it's very important that I make the point that you're allowed to experience emotion, but you are not allowed to be overcome or overtaken by the emotion. Do you understand? The choice of expression of said emotion is on a pendulum or a scale. It slides left to right. You know what I'm saying? So for each individual person, what the expression of said emotion is different. I was reading my year ago memories, and it said that I was sitting at IKEA for over an hour, and some chick who cut in line got her order before me, and I was fucking irate. I was like, damn, that was enough to make you fucking irate? Shit, I mean, I can understand a little bit of perturbed, but edit a video while you waiting, bitch. Get some business. You so worried about having to wait. This is a time for you to be at peace and live in your fucking head. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there can be a little bit of annoyance because you had plans, and in your humanity, this is all you, homie. Take it. In your humanity, you know, you're not getting to do your human stuff. So I understand being upset about that. But this looks so fucking familiar. I'm gonna have to get off this thing because I swear I drove by this already. The Preparatory Academy, yep, middle school, I've been here already. What the fuck, Alma School? Where the hell is the freeway? And why are you braking in front of me? God damn it. Anyway, stop letting your emotions ruin your life. That's the point. I can't stay focused because my ass is fucking lost. Alma School, you have a fucking freeway somewhere. They got me cussing and stuff. They about to ban me. I'm sorry. I'm done cussing. I think I chose the wrong direction because this is looking too freaking familiar. Anyway, so I get to this goddamn Polic Waterfall Plaza. Yep. God dang it. Maybe that's the freeway up there. I can't tell. Anyway, and I ain't got no gas either. Man, I'm playing with fire right now. I swear motherfuckers look like they driving in slow motion. Anyway. At least I still got water. The fuck? Where am I? Sound bath. So I get into the sound bath, right? Alright, I ain't gonna play it. I think I could have made it, but what if I couldn't? And I would have been disadvantaged in the middle of the road in front of the goddamn Polic Waterfall Plaza. We don't want them problems. Something said, never mind. I'm not going to tell you what something said. Yeah, stop chilling. We got to get home. As soon as we find, I could have been home an hour ago. Yo, this is fucking wild. But it's cool. I like it. Not that my intuition, my sense of direction is shit. And I ain't even tapped into intuition, really. I haven't, because I don't know why I haven't actually tapped into intuition. I'm just driving around right now because I don't trust myself to drop into intuition. That's why you haven't dropped into intuition, because you've never used intuition to do something like this. Therefore, you don't trust that you can. And how do you do it? Like, you're not trying to learn on the spot, so you would rather just drive around in circles. Thank you, smartass, for answering my own question. Anyway, the singing bowls. So we're there at the singing bowls, and okay, I'm back on Chandler in Alma School. At this point, I gotta navigate because I done drove in circles, like, for real, y'all. There's no freeway on Chandler or Alma School, like, nowhere. Like, where the fuck's the freeway? God damn it. There's a freeway everywhere, but where I'm trying to find the fucking freeway. And nothing looks familiar. Oh! God damn it. Anyway. Let me get this story off real quick, because I gotta navigate. Yeah. His whole joke automatically let me know someone who truly is at the level of consciousness that can speak over my life wouldn't tell a stranger a joke about mugging somebody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's innocent enough until you ascend to a state of consciousness where you know what the fuck you're saying. You understand? you speaking life or you speaking death, and you speaking a fucking mugging over me? The fuck? You know, so that should have been my first indication of turning around, Lonnie. But I've never been here, and I'm here under the guise of, you know, these are the events that I'm going to be doing in the future, so let me see how they do it over here. And so that's why I'm there, and, you know, just curiosity. Consciousness was like awake and aware, but I was like, move, bitch, like stop recording, like trying to wake myself up, but I could not move, like I was trapped in my body. And so I was like, okay, so dude did do something. I don't know what the fuck he did, but I think that is a green sign in the air. Hamdulillah, young Pecos, I don't care, just make me get on the right side of the fucking freeway. I am trying to go west now where I'm at. I think I want to go west. Fuck me, get on the wrong freeway. Is it a loop or a freeway? Interstate or a loop? Okay, it's a loop. So at some point, the bitch is going to loop around. But will I have enough gas? God, the plot thickens. Do I want to go west? God, the plot thickens. Do I want to go west? I'm going to go west. I think I want to go west because I'm east. But how east am I at this point? I don't know. Fuck, there's too many. Ocotillo. How the hell I get in Ocotillo? Fuck. We going west. What does that say? Dobson? Price? Is that the 60? Okay. It didn't say 60 though. Lord Jesus, please just let me get enough gas to get to the crib. And after that, we're good. Anyway, so I'm in there, and he puts me under. And even when I said that at the end of class that he put me under, he kind of sounded like, oh, I did? And so it's the 101. But what 101 is it? Via I-10, so the 10 is 12 minutes away. So we're just going to stay on this 202 for a second. Dobson. My God, why don't I know where I am? Why won't that lock in? My common sense is not kicking in, and it's killing me fucking softly. Oh shit, I thought somebody was in the back of my car. Yeah, I was about to see a bitch die on camera, like in another way. Not the way you usually see it. Shit, you would have seen that one too, because the whole car would have been a done deal. We all going today. Anyway, so I'm in there, and he puts me under, and my allergies, and thank God, Hamdulillah, thank you, Jesus, all of the Ascended Masters, thank you, because I was going to take a Benadryl or Zyrtec, something, please fucking look familiar. I know landmarks, I don't know places, I know landmarks, and nothing looks fucking familiar. This is what happens when you don't leave the house for over a year. Nothing looks fucking familiar. God, fucking hermit, leave the house more. Anyway, so I'm sitting in this class, and Dre's gonna get so mad at me if he has to bring me gas and he doesn't have a car. Like, he's gonna be pissed. I really should navigate. This is a Life with Lonnie moment that should not be happening right now. You could always stop and get gas, you know. That's a logical thing to do as well. There's a lot of things that I could do right now to prevent a potential catastrophe. What will I choose to prevent a potential catastrophe? What will I choose? There's all versions of me that has chosen all aspects. So one of us have chosen to get gas and one of us has not. Let's hope I'm the bitch that chose to get gas. Or at least makes it home. Who knows? This is the bitch that's going to keep driving. I already know her. How am I passing Kyrene? Nothing looks familiar. Where the fuck am I? I'm getting off on exit 53. And the most logical thing is, guys, to just stop recording and navigate. But do I live in the world of regular people logic? No. Via I-10. How the hell did I get 22 minutes away from I-10? I-10 and 43rd Avenue. I shouldn't be by nobody's avenues. God damn it. What the fuck is going on? And now y'all breaking unnecessarily. This ain't the Kyrene, but that says Tucson and Phoenix. That might be me. 2 miles. All right, I'm gonna stay the course, y'all. I'm gonna stay the course. Yo, is that the casino? Hold on. Was that the mall? I'm so confused. That is a casino, but is that my casino? Nothing looks familiar. Is it because it's at night? Oh, this is Kyrene. Boom, I know where I am. I'm on the right freeway. Yo, I almost turned around and went the wrong way. Yay, I know where I am. Go me, go me, go me. Woo, woo. Was that trusting my intuition, or just bitch, you done drove around enough to figure it out? But I figured it out. It doesn't matter how I figured it out. I figured it out. Therefore, I trusted my intuition. Therefore, I just leveled up. Don't talk yourself out of a win. Well, you see how I tried to rob myself of that victory? But even though nothing looked familiar, nothing looked fucking familiar until it clicked in, and now everything looks familiar. Isn't that crazy? Something just happened in my brain. Ooh. Okay. I saw a little smoky. I wasn't sure what it was. Something just happened in my brain that was pretty fucking phenomenal. And I'm happy I have it on camera. I don't know what this thing is doing, because it kept giving me a warning that I'm using too much. Ooh! And now that I know what I am, the fun of driving and figure out where I am is gone. And now the paranoia that I'm driving at night on a Friday night is kicking in. So, but it's only 8:30, but y'all motherfuckers be out here wrong and strong 24 hours a day. So is there any safe space from idiots? And I'm gonna say no. But I know where I am, so hey, she knows where she's at now. Anyway, so I'm in this class, right? He tries to take my soul, y'all. And I'm aware of this because earlier I'm talking to Queen, and I've been listening to this dude, and he's dope. I filmed a video about it, but he's talking about Goddess Isis. It starts with an M. Esoteric. I don't know what it is, but it's the from his oldest video 8 years ago to whatever his current video is. I'm listening to all of them. That's how much comedic. Anyway, I'm listening to this, and so I'm making the connection to Queen, because Queen covers her hair. And so I know back in the day there might have been a religion or some sort of religion that tied into the head cover. Like, there was a path that she was on, but present day, Queen's her own entity. You know what I'm saying? And so it's not connected to anything, but I didn't know that at the time. And so I asked her, I was like, why do you cover your hair? And she told me why she covers her hair, and you'll have to watch the video to find out why she covers her hair. But, you know, it made so much sense to me that when I got on these videos, I was covering my hair because I never comb my hair, and it was easier for me to throw a hat on than to comb my hair and look presentable. But as more spiritual beings came around me and raised me, you ladies have raised me. Every single one of you who have came into my life and spit some spiritual game to me, you have raised me. You know, so I appreciate you and I thank you. But anyway, you know, they would come to me and then they were like, you know, it's a good thing you cover your hair because, you know, that's your, I don't know, whatever it is. They wasn't saying it in a way that resonated with me, but I was like, well, shit, I don't want to comb my hair, so it's not that I'm keeping my head covered because of any type of protection that resonates with me. Do you understand? It has to have that anchor point. Otherwise, it's you just coming with your philosophies And depending on the space that I am in my journey, you should turn your lights on, friend. Depending on the space that I'm on in my journey, then I'm going to be receptive to you because you're speaking my language. If I am not in the same space vibrationally for the message that you're trying to deliver to me, I'm not going to receive it. But the beautiful thing about people who are aware enough to know, just because I don't resonate with what you're trying to say to me, I know what you're saying to me is important. So when the ladies would come to me and say, it's good that you cover your head, you know, yada yada whoop whoop, I was like, okay, I don't know, but I'm going to keep my head covered most of the time, you know what I'm saying? Mostly because I don't want to comb my hair. And so I talked to Queen today, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I just have really been coming into my divinity and knowing who I am. Like, before I knew who I am, like, I had to know who I was in the flesh to come to the space to know who I am in spirit. Do you understand? In order for you to know who you are in the flesh, you must embrace your spirit. But in order for your spirit to fully awaken, your flesh must recognize who your spirit is. So it's they both got to get on board, you know? And so because there's certain entities that would like you to think that you're separate from your spirit, you will never know that it's actually the yin and the yang, i.e., I need you, you need me. We are both one and the same. In order for you to awaken, you need me. In order for me to awaken you, you need me. And that's where a lot of you guys are missing this on the spiritual tip. You guys are just doing all the spiritual work, but you're still a shit human being. And you're not checking yourself. You're too prideful and too want to justify, well, if this is, these are all the circumstances that I could justify. When you run out of reasons that you can justify some stuff, then you start healing. So if you knew that justifying stuff was delaying your healing, would you stop justifying? Would you stop justifying your love? Would you stop your fake ass love? Because real love doesn't justify. Real love just flows, period. And I'm not saying that I have it all figured out. I'm saying that I know, i.e. theory, now I can get into that practical application and prove my motherfucking point, which has happened time and time again. Those of you who have been watching my journey, you have seen me say something and then prove it over and over and over again. And that's why y'all rock with me, because I say something and I prove it. I'm a fucking scientist, which means I'm a motherfucking alchemist, which is what I've been saying. They're literally posted a video where I said I'm an alchemist, and I just proved to myself that I am. Yo, do you know how powerful I'm about to get now that I know that I am truly a scientist? You know, when it's magic, and I'm dropping a video series about magic, when it's magic, that's ambiguous, right? That's whimsical. A bitch is thirsty but can't get no water. You know, when it's magic, what the hell is magic? Magic ranges from, you know, look, mom, you know, to, you know, Chris Angel or somebody. I don't know. Shit. Magic ranges from look, mom, all the way to fucking magic. Like, for real magic. It's real. Mind reading is real. You know, bending shit is real. Moving stuff with your mind is real. All of that shit is real. And y'all may think I'm tripping, but those of you who know. I don't care about you that think I'm tripping. I'm talking to the people who have been right there on the cusp, and they be like, I don't know if it's real or not. And now I'm confirming for you. And no, I haven't experienced it, but the fact that I know that it's possible, I know that it's possible. If the human mind can conceptualize it, it's possible. But we think just because we have never seen it in our human experience. But what these people were saying, and it's so true, what the hell built the pyramids that still doesn't exist today in 2023? What the hell did that? And whatever that was, and we want to look so far outside of ourselves that we can't be so fucking great that a being, look at the self-hate that they have on us, that a being had to have come from outer fucking space to do it before a human did it. Ain't that some self-hate? That is at the core. Something outside of me had to do something so fucking amazing on my planet I can't take credit for that shit because we ain't capable of that. Who told you that lie? Who told you that you are not capable of building the fucking pyramids? Don't you owe it to yourself to figure it out? Maybe you can build the pyramids. I don't know. But maybe you can. And if you just sit and you think of the possibilities of maybe I can, whatever the obstacle is in your life, maybe you can. Maybe you fucking can. Maybe you can pull yourself out of depression. Maybe you can leave that miserable ass situation and go find something. Maybe you can be okay with yourself. Maybe you can survive whatever you're going through. Maybe you can. Who said you can't? You, your fucking mind, and what you chose to believe for yourself. So what are you going to believe for yourself? From this moment forward, if you are blessed to be under my voice right now, what are you going to believe for yourself from this moment forward? You answer that question and you get back to you. Because it don't matter to me. I know who I'm going to be from every fucking second, from the next second to the next second. I improve by the second. That is how you have watched me ascend so freaking rapidly that you guys are like, yo, I've been watching this chick for 8 months. And I had a memory come up from a year ago over on Facebook. And I was watching that video and I was like, I can't believe I walked around looking like that. And it's not my physical appearance, how I dressed or anything like that. It was how I dressed because I was an artist. I identified as an artist at that time. So I had no problem wearing paint spattered clothes and stuff like that and dingy clothes because I'm an artist. But now that I no longer identify as an artist, do you understand how quickly you can make yourself over? All you have to do is change your identity. Whatever you are going through that you feel like you are suffering through is because you identify it as that. And I know you want to deny it because what you're going through is so fucking miserable. You're like, there's no way that I identify as that. But when I was talking to my mentor and somebody said something, and so I was trying to make a joke in relation to it. They said a poor little something. And this is just an example. I don't know what it was, but I was making a joke. And I said, look, I'm just a poor little girl from Park Hill. And she said, don't speak that over yourself. Don't claim that anymore. And at the time, I was like, yeah, I get it. You're right. There's power in the tongue, but there's also power in the identity. Why do you identify as that? Why in your life? They put a Baskin Robbins right across the street from a Dairy Queen. Y'all dirty dogs. Anyway, they're two different vibes, so there's no competition. Either you want Dairy Queen or you want Baskin Robbins. You don't want either or. Like, if you want either or, you just got some messed up taste buds. Anyway, I know what I meant. Like, if you gotta be like, I don't know which one I want, then you don't know how to taste stuff, because even in my under-sophisticated palate, I know that Dairy Queen is Dairy Queen and Baskin Robbins is Baskin Robbins. There's no comparison. And so those of you in the Phoenix area, this is what, a night with Lonnie Appleton is going to be like. And if you're traveling to the Phoenix area, they're going to sell tickets for this one day. So I'm already selling tickets for this. I'm no longer going to go live anymore after, I start doing my classes and my stuff at the metaphysical store. So if you want to experience this live, you're going to have to come find it. Yes, but enjoy it now. That's a lie. I'm always go live. I can't stop downloading, guys. It's crazy. I'm going to be teaching like 3 or 4 classes a night. Not a night, a week. So every night I'm going to be teaching something, which means every night I'm going to be downloading information to help my students, because I'm really going to help people heal. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to give you the cheat code so you can figure this life out. You're going to pay me for it. I'm no longer, I've given you guys a cheat code because I've literally changed myself in front of you. So if you go back to, when I first started filming those videos where I actually am talking to the camera, anytime I'm talking, don't take it for granted, because I'm giving you something. You just got to listen for it. Your message is, look, my words have to reach millions. And those of you who get caught up on, you only have 200 views per video, understand that I have millions of views. Those 200 views add up. I have millions of views, which means my words have to reach millions of people, which means, oh shit, you want it out into the streets too badly, my friend. You're running over curbs. So in stop. Because my voice has to reach millions of people, then that means, no, I'm not a robot. I know there's people who are going to try to come up with all kinds of BS to discredit me later. What happens is my brain starts moving too fast and I start stuttering, and I have to tell myself to stop trying, because I'm going to keep trying until I get it. And I have to tell myself, some of you, those of you who have a stutter, you know what I'm talking about. My stutter just manifests outwardly, and I control it outwardly. Now, I used to not control it outwardly, but if I control it outwardly, maybe those of you who have a stutter might understand that you too can, until you can figure it out and be consistent internally. Fuck how it makes other people feel if you gotta tell yourself to stop in front of them. Hell yeah, nigga, stop trying. Hit reset. It's okay. I forget what I was talking about. So back to this goddamn sound bath. I always have an underlining story that I go back to as I forget what the hell I'm talking about. That was some good stuff. I was spitting some fire there. I felt that in my solar plexus. Hold on. I made it home. And I'm the Lonnie that chose not to stop to get gas. The ain't shittery of it all. Anyway, yeah, so I'm in that sound bowl thing, and I was like, this man has no idea what tonalities that he's up here playing around with. Like, I'm important if you're in the Phoenix area to come. About to be out there healing people. I was like, oh, well, you could teach me how to heal motherfuckers, but I ain't trying to do no motherfucking massages. But if we healing people, which is my goal, then yo, God did not drop me down here with you for no reason. Queen, teach. Sister, teach. But if you get a massage from me or Queen, just know it's a reset. Boop, boop. And come get it while them prices is in the 200s, because I told Queen today, she was like, you gonna pay $300 for a massage from Queen? I was like, it needs to be $500, but I understand you're getting comfortable with raising your price. Doing the whole sound bath shit, and I'm like, nah, this is demonic. Not like demonic, but the tones that he was playing, and maybe it's because I didn't trust him. I was like, the tones that he was playing, I felt like he was trying to take something from me. And I was like, you will not take my soul. Like, I was in there fighting for my soul, y'all. Let me see if I can turn this on now that I ain't worried about getting pulled over. I was in there fighting for my soul, y'all. I was like, this man ain't gonna take it from me. To literally, I'm staring up at the fucking ceiling like, you will not take my soul. And I'm staring at the ceiling, and I'm praying that this thing ends. And I look at my clock, and I swear the flyer said 8:30. 7:30 or 7 to 8:30 is what the fucking flyer said. And maybe because I've been around white people, I'm talking like my white girl. I don't know where she came from, but anyway, I'm gonna let her roll. But every time she shows her face, I'm gonna be like, yo, where you come from, sis? Anyway, so I promise I'd collapse time, or I was on my telepathy. I don't know which one of my gifts I was using at the time. I was actively trying to collapse time. But I was like, I like pulled up my energy. Because first I was like, I'm not giving y'all people none of my energy. So I was in there holding my energy tight, y'all. Once you reach this point in your consciousness where you are aware of your energy, I was in there holding my energy tight. I was like, y'all ain't taking none of this shit from me. And then when I was just like, I cannot sit through this anymore, I threw energy at my phone, and I was like, yo, I am collapsing time. This shit needs to end. And I promise you, he went ding, ding. And I was like, if he says, I want you to start slowly, I was like, I'm going to be tripping. Yo, right when I thought This needs to end. I'm collapsing time. He needs to end this. He said, I want you to start slowly wiggling your toes. Man, I set the fuck up. I did the most awkward stretch, but it felt delicious in my joints. And I was just like, yo. And then I delivered a message in there, y'all. I downloaded a fucking message in front of other humans who are on the internet. I downloaded a message in front of other humans who don't know me. I downloaded a fucking message in front of white people, which has been a fear of mine. I was like, that's why I go to only black open mics, because I was just like, I feel comfortable amongst mine. But I downloaded in front of white people today. Like, that's major. And that's another thing. I was like, why did Jessica send me to this goddamn... There's no words for what the fuck I walked into. And I've learned so much. And I downloaded in front of a population that I've been afraid to download in front of. Like, I have white people in the community, but it's different than being in a room full of them. You know what I'm saying? And that's that colonialism, that there's some sort of superiority over them. And like, that's furthest from the truth. And I know that's furthest from the truth. But there's still, it's like that rubber band that I'm always talking about lately that's being stretched. You know, as it stretches, it gets thinner and thinner. But even though you know better, you still have a thread of you that's still connected. And tonight, it broke because I actually got to experience downloading a message in front of a bunch of strangers. And here's the message that I downloaded and the reason why I got on this fucking live. Stop playing with spirit. Stop playing with energy. You are playing with your life, and you need to understand that. You doing and chasing all this stuff in the name of spirituality because you think that it's not real, and it is. You are calling up spirits. You are calling up deities. You are messing with energy. And it is real. And you are fucking up your life. Some of you guys are messing up your lives. And that's the message I'm delivering to you. But the message that I delivered into that class was, I told him, I was like, yeah, you got something for real. For real. I was like, because in the beginning, you had me slumped over like a heroin addict. You know, and then I was trapped inside my body, and he was like, oh, yeah, nigga, you playing with fucking fire and you don't know what you're playing with. You don't know what you're playing with. We out here playing with fire and we don't know what we're playing with. I felt this man trying to take my fucking soul. I felt it trying to leave. Isn't that what you want? You want to elevate and kind of float above yourself while you're meditating? I felt it. Just because you don't feel it doesn't mean it's not happening. Stop playing. Anyway, so I was just like, you know, after you did that and I was trapped in my body and I couldn't get out of my body, when I finally got out of my body, I refused to let you take me back under. So I didn't close my eyes because I was like, I don't know if you're aware what you're doing. And I was like, I'm a real ascended consciousness. I'm not out here playing. I'm a real ascended being. I no longer identify as human because I've walked into my God consciousness, my godliness. I am a God. This is what I've walked into consciously. And no, I'm not reading anything. No, I'm not downloading any or digesting anything. I know you guys are like, oh, what did she read? What did she do? Nothing. I woke up. And one day, if you stop playing spirituality, you release the bullshit of religion where you think you are separate from God, and you realize that you are freaking God. Like, yo, stop playing with yourself. Stop delaying what's inevitable if you stop playing. You say you want it, but you don't want it for the simple fact that me saying I'm God makes you uncomfortable. It used to make me uncomfortable too, but here we are. And I admitted this stuff in front of a crowd of strangers, in a crowd. I do it all the time on the internet, right? But I'm in the face of people. And I said, yo, my eyes were closed and I was delivering a message. And I was like, look, y'all playing. Y'all need to be careful who you allow to manipulate your energy. Energy is real. You don't understand what is happening. And yes, for New Year's Eve, we are throwing an energy manipulation party. So I understand what I'm saying. You have to choose if you trust me or not. Somebody you're choosing to speak over you. Somebody you're choosing to learn from. You can stay trapped in your head, or you can choose to align with someone that you know you vibe with, i.e. your tribe. If you understand what I'm talking about, I'm a part of your tribe. You should probably try to get to Arizona and join and attend the first ever energy push party, where we about to clear your chakras and we about to reset you for 2024. Yes. And can't nobody copy that idea, because how you push energy? How you do it? Me and Queen know how to push energy. And we're going to be pushing energy all night into the new year. Y'all really want to do some for real manifesting? Come pull up at the metaphysical store for real. Y'all want to do some for real manifesting? Y'all playing games. And y'all may want to judge from my present circumstances, but understand, go check my present circumstances 8 months ago. Go check my present circumstances a year ago. And we ain't talking about money. Y'all caught up on the money. Go see where I was mentally, spiritually, verbally, emotionally. My physical appearance. How I spoke. How I thought. My connection. God has never left my lips so much than it leaves my lips now. I ain't never talked about God the way I do right now. I'm a different being. I'm a new being. I don't even identify as human, and I say that confidently. I sat in a room full of strangers and I said, I'm a for real. I'm the real motherfucking deal. This dude, he's playing. I'm the real deal. And y'all need to make sure, and I tried to spare his foot, and I was like, and I'm not speaking towards you. Yes, nigga, I'm you. With the fucking water fucking chimes. I'm talking to you. You up here playing tones. You have no idea what you're playing. And this chick sitting next to me, damn near eating a bag of chips like she had a fucking movie. Like, yeah, I ain't got nothing else to do on a Friday night, so I'm going to come to this seance-y shit. I was just like, you playing spirituality. And I was like, these are the type of people we don't need in our community. But then I was like, even if she's playing it, she's curious and she's emerging, and she could end up being one of the strongest people in the team. You know? She could be anywhere on a Friday night and she sit in a goddamn seance while I'm trying to keep my soul inside my body. But I told him, I was like, y'all just got to pay attention to who you allowing to speak over you. Because y'all really moving energy. Y'all really manipulating your bodies is what I want to get across. Even if you can't feel it in your physical form, I can feel that shit. I feel it in my heart right now. Like earlier, I was feeling it in my solar plexus. Like I feel energy like welling up in my chakras in my body. I feel it in my hands. I feel it. I literally conceptualize the bolts, the volts, same difference, between my hands. And I'm moving that shit. And now as I start visualizing, I'm going to start having that in between my hands. And I'm going to heal with these hands. And y'all can think I'm as crazy as you want to. I really don't care. Recognize what you're watching. That's what you need to do. Recognize what you're watching. Because I've known who I was my entire life, and that's why nobody's really liked me. Because I can't be less than I am. And if you know you can't be less than who you are, stop being less than who you are. Do you understand? Stop allowing society to pressure you into being less than who you are. Stop allowing yourself to pressure you, which is what I have been battling with. Stop allowing yourself to pressure you into not knowing who you truly are, which is divinity. Like, you are a god. It's if you choose to receive that as your truth. And if you do not choose to receive that you are a God as your truth, what do you choose to receive for yourself as your truth? Ask yourself that. If you are not, this is self-love. If there is a truth about yourself that you can receive, what is the highest truth that you can receive for yourself? That you are a God. Why will you not receive that truth for yourself? Because a particular belief system told you not to. But if you had never encountered that belief system in your life, would you be okay with receiving that you are a God? You know that you would. Because depending on when that belief system clicked in for you, just because you were born into it doesn't mean it clicked in for you. The moment that belief system clicked in for you is the moment that you identified as that belief system. But whatever you identified as before that belief system, guess what? That's what you believed. And those of you who are able to move away from a particular belief system a little bit easier than others is because either you came into that belief system in this current time when y'all's belief system is so saturated with secularity that it's not even, it's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's been a joke, but it's a for real, like y'all actually made it a fucking punchline. But, you know, because just based off of scripture, it's Sodom and Gomorrah in y'all's pulpits. But aside from that, I'm trying to watch my words before you guys get me blocked again. Anyway, y'all just gotta watch who y'all let speak over you. I'm gonna leave it at that. Everybody shouldn't have the privilege to speak life into you. But if you have found someone that can speak life into you, understand that that is a rarity as well. And you just got to watch people. The moment that man made that joke about the mugging, I should have known this isn't a space for me. It might be for them, but I delivered the message that needed to be delivered. I bet you I checked that man because I was just like, you out here playing with shit you don't even understand. And y'all out here letting them. Y'all literally letting this man play these tones over your souls, and y'all letting it happen. Motherfuckers in there snoring. You just completely let go, huh? Me and the chick eating the chips were the only ones who was trying to hold on to our shit. We were like, yeah, we good on this. Spirit said I was supposed to be at the Queen's yoga class instead of in this bullshit. I was like, I know, but I was coming to see what there was to see, and, you know, trying to tag team with the shorty, so the ticket didn't go to waste. So I took one for the team, thought it would be a networking opportunity, and I was just like, man, I gotta get the fuck, I couldn't get up out of there. I looked in the mirror, and first I laughed at myself. I was like, bitch, you went in there and delivered a whole message in front of a crowd of people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I really want to, 6 people on the floor, and then the guy. So in front of 7 people, you went and delivered. First of all, I was just looking in the mirror laughing. I was like, you really admitted in front of all these people, hey, how you doing? You admitted in front of all these people that you're an ascended consciousness. And then you dropped down and delivered a fucking message to him. Like, I'm laughing. And then I couldn't get up out that bitch quick enough. I was just like, I had to pee. But I couldn't get out there quick enough. I was like, I done walked into the devil's lair. And God told me, stop playing. You got to protect your energy. You ain't normal. You ain't everybody else's energy. You got to protect this shit. I got on 2 hats tonight. I had to protect my shit. These motherfuckers. Alright, y'all. My phone about to die and I've been sitting outside my house. Thank you for helping me find my way home. I hope y'all was in there sending me energy like, bitch, turn left. following random cars.